Good morning and happy Saturday. It is one of the biggest weekends in Vail, and it is day 5 of the GoPro Mountain Games, and we have a full packed schedule today and tomorrow. We have exclusive interviews and so much information all about the music, art, mountains, and athletics. So stay tuned. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains, and we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. Thank you for watching us now every morning, 7:30, right here. This is the location where you can find us on your YouTube, on your Facebook Live. You can interact there with us live. For today, Saturday, the 11th of June, you can also catch us if you're wondering about TV, sharing with some friends of yours. Outside Television, Channel 17. You can find us there, as well as some other locations, and you can find out more about us on those websites, those social medias outlets, to kind of stay close to us and to share us with others. Yeah, Ty Diaz here with you right now. In the field, we have Trisha Swenson, we have Meredith, she's out in Vail, both of those two. We have Ken Hovey, I understand, doing another guest appearance on something like this, the GoPro Mountain Games, as it returns and celebrating 20 years. This is definitely the wheelhouse where Ken Hovey tends to shine in the rumor mill. Ken says this is the last of him doing the 8-ball challenge. Maybe he'll give us an update on what that actually means, or is this just a stunt keeping us all on the edge of our seats anticipating the GoPro Mountain Games? But it's happening, day number 5. We've been staying close to the updates and the events each day throughout the day, and the review as we're close to Ross and some of the members of media with the GoPro Mountain Games. But also this hour, as you were with us, we'll give you a look at what made headlines, a look at the weather, and checking in at the GoPro Mountain Games for the setup, Gear Town, Dock Dogs, all the events that you're looking forward to. And if you have any questions during this 1 hour, feel free to chime in with us, again, on Facebook as well as on YouTube, and we can get those questions out to the field hosts especially. Giving you a look at how things are shaping up weather-wise for the day. Colorado and a lot of areas east and west of us, they're talking about record high temperatures. We're also looking at how severe that could be if you're looking for refuge to get out of the heat. More east of us picking up almost the triple digits, west of us just above the triple digits today. And for us locally, we're also going to be climbing into some high temperatures. Let's take a look right there. As we're starting our morning off, we're looking at beautiful blue skies, plenty of sunshine out there. I was out at Vail Village yesterday proper at this hour. Those numbers right there are very similar, nice and warm, no need for those layers. I was wearing the GoPro Mountain t-shirt, and that was pretty much what I needed. Not a sweater or a beanie, nothing like that. I was in the sun. The wind speed was very low, so nice and calm and enjoyable as we made some friends during those events for the start of the morning. As the weekend is here with us, clear throughout today. Temperatures in some areas of the valley are picking up the mid to upper 70s. Some areas could be in feels of the 80s. Tomorrow, the 80s you'll find at Vail in the sun. Clear skies throughout the day. Slight chance of precipitation. Clouds start to roll back into our region. Monday, Tuesday, looking for sunshine. Wednesday, it's there for us, looking for summer. Just another week and a half away. You're looking for the GoPro Mountain Games and Intel. We have that staff, and they're going to be letting you know about that here shortly. But the weather I just shared with you, brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, elevated savings, and be sure to stop by and get your savings initially and look for the deals and the sales that they have waiting for you over there. What we're going to do right now is go on out into the field and see who's ready to share with us some of the updates and what's happening where they are. Trisha Swenson, outside and everywhere. And it looks like you are in a zone, and there's zones around the village for the GoPro Mountain Games. There's the Hangout, and there's Dogtown. Where are you?
You know what? I thought I'd bring you over to the Hangout because that is new this year. So we do have Dogtown in Lionshead where all the dog events are happening. The Eagle County Animal Shelter pet adoptions are happening. We spoke to them yesterday. And then Gear Town is sort of, right in front of Solaris, the I Bridge, Bridge Street, that whole area is Gear Town. And then you move it a little bit to the east. This is where the Rivabon Express services the skiers and riders throughout the winter. This has been turned into the hangout. And Ty, there are plenty of people. The alarm clocks went off early today because we've got a kids bike race happening. But at the hangout, you're going to be able to find the jam in the van. So we've got the stage right behind me here. And I don't know if you could see the big RV behind me as well. So it's not like a van, a small van. It is an RV that basically is a recording studio. And then bands play inside and on the stage.
Wow.
So that's been a lot of fun. We're going to have a couple of bands playing today. And one of those is going to be one of the Battle of the Bands winners. That's going to be the afternoon act. But other than that, we'll have Violet Pilot. They'll be taking the stage early this morning. That'll be at 10 a.m. And then we've got Rocky Mountain, Grateful Dead. Or no, that's the next day. Sorry, Rapid Grass. Rapid Grass kicks it off this morning. So then when we go over here, we've got Moe's Barbecue. We've got Crepes and
Ooh.
Company. So behind me here, and then the outside television tent. This is going to be pretty cool because they have Idle Hand hair company, Idle Hand Collective. They can do the braids. They can do a haircut if you were an Outside Plus member. So that's pretty cool. And then they've got an ice cream truck. They're doing these mocktails with Waterloo.
Wow.
So a lot of things going on. Oh, there's Mahali. I got to talk to him earlier from Twiddle. He was on Thursday. So we're gonna have Rapid Grass at 10 and 11:30, and then Mishka 1 to 2:30, and then Battle of the Bands winners 4 o'clock and 5:15. So that's what's happening here over at the Hangout, which is right at the base of Golden Peak.
You know, we're looking at the 20-year celebration of the GoPro Mountain Games, and as we pick up the brochures and look around, Trisha, even hitting the QR code to discover when things kick off, and it says 9 until 6 p.m. today for events of the GoPro Mountain Games, but early start, like you're saying. The alarm clocks went off, and we're seeing people getting out there. And I noticed that yesterday too. And where were those people when we needed them earlier in this, in the winter at 5, 6, 7 in the morning when we were out there 7:30, 8 o'clock for interviews, for movement. But they're there now. People are really all about being outside.
Oh, they are, and the weather couldn't be more perfect for this. But it's just funny, it's just seeing all these bikers. I mean, I'm sure these kids are just like, "Whoa!" Still have sleep in their eyes. They're going to be kind of waking up on that first ascent. Yeah, that'll wake you up when your heart gets pumping. So we'll head over there and we'll find out what's going on and let you know about how many kids are signed up for this bike race.
That is Trisha Swenson over at Golden Peak sharing with you details and developments at that area with the kids race. And we do have Ken Hovey and Meredith also on standby. Are we going to check in with either of those two right now? Let's go over to Meredith, find out where she is. And as we're sharing with you, 9 o'clock is the beginning, but get there early so that it can begin on time. Where are you, Meredith?
Yes, so I am in the heart of Vail Village. And the great thing about this event, as you heard, is that it's really spread out from Golden Peak, Vail Village, Lion's Head. So you're not on top of each other. Because if you take a look at the schedule, there's so much happening. You're just scrolling, looking at all the different races, pop-up events, different music. So it's all throughout the valley, the villages specifically. And so I'm at Gear Town. This is going to stretch all the way down to Solaris, and you're going to see a bunch of different tents to learn about the new up-and-coming gear and equipment and everything. And then right over here is actually the covered bridge, and there is a raft sprint that's actually going to start in 20 minutes, and they go from East Vale and they'll end at that covered bridge. But there's a lot of other great events, like the very famous mud run that's going to be happening at 2:30, and then government mule played at the amphitheater last night, but tonight it's the Wailers. So we're going to bring in the reggae. I'm excited to attend that. This is actually my first day attending the mountain games, so I'm super excited. I'm just going to go explore. We'll show you the climbing wall, and then we'll also show you the wave where the kayak freestyle finals are happening later this afternoon. So alarm make sure the alarm is set, drink that coffee because there is so much happening. You got to get your butt down to Vail.
There's some suggestions right there and some good advice. Get your butt down to Vail, and where Meredith is over there, just at the base of the Vail Transportation steps, and behind her you can discover Gear Town, and throughout the entire venue, Lions Head, Vail Village, Golden Peak, Gear Town, where you can find vendors and new products that are out there, like that SUP tent that I was sharing with you earlier this morning, JLF Adventures. Jill, she has some techniques and some new product and technology to share with you. Not too far from there's a thing called chicken chips. And so maybe we can kind of get some insight on no potatoes involved with these chicken chips and so much more. And again, concerts tonight, like Meredith shared with you, you can catch the Wailers featuring Julie and Marty and Mishka over there at the GoPro Mountain Games. The lineup continues. Everything kicks off at 9 o'clock, but if you are a contender or a spectator, get down there right now. Still ahead, we're going to check in with Ken at some point too. Emma, do you think he's ready yet? Let's go and check it with Ken. Thank you, Emma. All right, I'm sorry, Meredith. So Ken Hovey, Down Valley. Now, let's see. Is that wildlife behind you there? What's going on? There's been a lot of sightings, and some are making the news.
No wildlife. I do have my dogs running around this morning, as well as my youngest son, River. He's here. One thing that I did see this morning down here in Gypsum was Camelot balloons. I've been wondering when they're going to start launching, but they do balloon tours down here in Western Eagle County. And although I can't show them to you at the moment, I can see them off to the east. But good morning to you, Ty. Ty, I'm going to get Emma prepped, because I'm now realizing what a packed show we have today. We have Trisha and Meredith in the Village, you over at the Grand Hyatt. I'm down here in Gypsum, but I have to make my way up to Vail today, as River and I are both competing in the Downriver SUP event. Now, I heard Meredith talk about the raft race earlier. They're going to have kayaking as well, and then SUP. And unlike some of the competitions, one of those that I'm going to show in just a moment, this is a timed event where they start you in 1 minute intervals and you race that 3.5 miles. But Emma, if you're ready and you're listening, she's got her ears on, I'm sure, Ty. The first video I wanted to bring up was something from the raft cross, not the raft cross video, but some freestyle kayaking. I have this slow motion clip that I happened to capture yesterday. Check this out.
So cool.
See if we can show it one more time. Oh, let's play it one more time. Watch this. This is pretty. Oh, let's go back. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why you didn't get the slow motion version. That's kind of weird. All right. Well, never mind. That's some of the the guy has no paddle. I don't know why it showed up not in slow motion, but no paddle, front loop. That is the freestyle feature, which is right down underneath the International Bridge. They had the qualifiers and semifinals yesterday. They're going to have more of that competition today. But yesterday, I'll bring this up because I did realize what a packed show we have. I've got 3 videos today, and a little bit later, around 8:15, I'm going to show you the course for the Downriver SUP race. But right now, I wanted to do a quick recap of the head-to-head raft race. If you could bring that one up, Emma. The raft race took place. Nope, not that one. That's not the one. Oh, perfect. Emma's on it, man. She's got like 9 cups of coffee in her this morning. The head-to-head raft race took place on Gore Creek last night from the covered bridge and went down to the International Bridge. And there were a series of gates there, and they went through the process of elimination by having them race head-to-head with the fastest paddler, fastest raft, advancing on. And this is one of the only programs that you'll ever watch that we actually communicate with our producer and we can hear her. Emma, do you have the video? Okay. It's like, Ty, do you remember back in the day when you're on the phone, you hear your mama in the back, like, so get off the phone, Ty, right?
It used to be like that, but now my mom calls me on social media, a lot of video calls, and it still will be the same interaction. So, yeah, things haven't changed very much. Ken Hovey's down Valley right now and down in Gypsum, and we're looking forward to catching some of the footage as Emma pulls that all together right now. We're going to do it in a separate block, but still ahead. On Vail Valley Live, we'll be sharing with you what made headlines, as well as giving you a look at the weather. Broadcasting live, Grand Hyatt, Vail, 1300 West Haven Drive. Vail Valley Live, we'll be right back.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
When it comes to footwear, I like a little extra support, so I wear Skechers Arch Fit. The Arch Shape insole has podiatrist certified arch support, plus they look great and they're machine washable. Kick it in Skechers Arch Fit.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, catching all the action and getting you close to it, up close and personal with it. Trisha Swenson's over at Golden Peak, and she was sharing with us earlier that a kids race was happening. Let's check in right now and see where events stand. Trisha Swenson, I see those little guys and little gals over there on their bikes pedaling away. I remember this from last year, and I bet some of them do too.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's why everyone was getting up early to get their kids and their bikes, get that little number pinned on their shirt so they know what place they get, and so cute. They're sending them off in waves this morning. So the first wave already went off. We're on the second wave. I believe it's going by age group and category. But it starts uphill, Ty. It starts uphill. All right, you got it, buddy? Yeah, you guys could do it. Do it. All right. Yes, little assist here. All right. But Ty, it's fun to see the energy, and it's fun to see the kids so young and starting out so early. Hey, do you need some help? You got it? All right. I think he's got it. He's got it. You know, Ty, when you're trying to get back on the pedals, but you're on the top. His dad just said, "What gear are you in?" Okay, so I think they've got it under control right now. But Ty, it's just really cool to see all the excitement. The start and finish is going to be right down here. The kids, depending on which age, just doing a lap or two. But it's nice to instill the love of outdoor and even outdoor competition at an early age.
And to have your parents right by your side, your family cheering you on, very encouraging. And then our location and the time of year and the weather and the seasons, things to remember, like the Gore Range is right behind you, the lush green mountain of Vail, the stories that these kids will tell and the memories that they will continue on with in this experience, for years to come right there. And you've kind of did something similar coming up too, right?
Yeah, I just saw Cameron. Okay. Okay. I just saw Cameron. Cameron's busy working this morning. Action character Cameron.
The action figure.
Okay. Looks like this person is the only person in their category. Oh wait. No. This is the first lap. This is the first lap. All right, you got it. Come on. All right, and then so she's in first place right now. Okay, all right, you got it. Wow.
That's Trisha Swenson over at Golden Peak, giving you the play-by-play of all the action in the kids' races happening right now. What we're going to do is give you what made headlines and then get back to all the action. So let's turn to the Vail Daily right now and start with this beautiful color photo. And as you can see, digging deep as we give you some beautiful images and action features of the GoPro Mountain Games. Teams battle it out during the Pacifico raft cross during the GoPro Mountain Games on Friday at Vail. Teams of two battle two other teams to see who gets into the finals. And in other headlines, new skier visit records. And so we're looking here. Visitation of Colorado ski areas surpassed 14 million last season, and Vail Resorts posted its best 3 months ever in early 2022. You can find that topic on page A3. In our third topic, the local and regional best of the mountain games, and it's happening right now. But here's some of the the background that you want to catch at the Steep Creek Championships on the Homestay Creek headline Wednesday action. This kicked off on the 7th. A lot of new added features to the GoPro Mountain Games, but everything got big by the time the 9th kicked in, and that was our Thursday. And these images are detailed by these numbered explanations at the bottom. Number 1, Dwayne Jackson competes in the Tin Cup Steep Creek Championship for the GoPro Mountain Games. That's that first image at the top there. That second one on the climbing wall, Sergey Lakhno competes in the first round of the men's qualifying for the North American Cup Vail during the GoPro Mountain Games. That was also on Friday. That third image off to your right with that red and white pole there, Ryan and Huck Caleb Maloney charge hard during the Pacifico Raft Cross, and you'll find that all the many events that are happening at the GoPro Mountain Games. And lastly, and people are a huge fan of the slackline, Heather Larson of Springdale, Utah, shows off her skills during the slackline show. Other topics that made headlines in our newspaper today. Let's see, I'm losing track of where I was going with this. Where's number 4? What was 4? Outdoors? Man, I did lose that page. Let's go to 5. All right, 5, arts and entertainment. Chilling at the Hangout, and that's where Trisha Swenson was in the beginning of the show. That's over at Golden Peak. Offers a place to relax and enjoy for the athletes and spectators at the GoPro Mountain Games. And these are some of the topics that made headlines in today's newspaper. Yes?
We have Cameron on the line.
Cameron? Yeah. Trisha Swenson has a Cameron sighting. Go ahead, Cameron. There you are. And Trisha Swenson.
I'm trying to get my camera. Yeah, we just found Cam. He's busy working at the games because his full-time job is with the Vail Valley Foundation. But Cam, great to see all the excitement out here. The 12-year-olds are doing 3 laps, so we've already seen most of them come through on lap 1.
That's right, yeah. About 345 kids signed up this morning for the races, 12 all the way down to ages 3, 4 on the Strider bikes. So it's a really fun time right now. Lots of energy, lots of cheering, whooping, hooting, hollering.
Oh, I know. All the parents are out here, grandparents, the brothers and sisters. Here we go. We got a whole fleet, a little Peloton coming through right now. Come on, guys. We got it. Do it.
So, Ty, this little section right here is quite the climb. So these little tykes some of them are walking the bikes up, but they're having a good time. Really pushing hard, getting out after it today.
Yeah, hopefully they kind of had some gear training to realize when to shift it up and down. Wow, this guy's got a full face helmet, so I'm not sure what's going to be going on here.
He's got knee pads on too, so he's prepared.
All right, and now, so this is the early event this morning. What else is going to be going on here today?
So over here in Golden Peak, we've got the kayak pool, the stand-up paddleboard demos, so kids can come over here once they finish the bike racing, dust off, hop in the pool. Got music all day over here. We've got Rapid Grass, we've got Mishka, who's the opener for tonight's concert for Julian, Marley, and the Wailers, and then we've got a few other bands here and then throughout. This morning's still kayak. That's right. Dylan Burke, Battle of the Bands winner. I think he's coming over from Connecticut.
Okay.
He's gonna get a brand new guitar today. Really big, full trip. He did a great job.
Okay.
Excited to meet him
and then the cross-country bike race, that'll be happening today too.
That's right. More bike racing all day long today. We've got a pit stop. Got a pit stop behind us.
Where's the pit crew?
But yeah,
my tires.
So much happening today. I mean, you see on the screen there, dogs over Lion's Head, climbing over Mount Plaza. Kayak hall's going to be popping today as well.
Okay. Oh, well, so much going on. All right. We got to let Cam go. He's pretty busy today. But, Ty, I'm going to head over to the Vail Village area and talk to one of the founders of the Mountain Games way back when and just how much it's grown. Now GoPro's a big sponsor. It used to be Teva. So we'll let you know about that.
Thank you very much, Trisha Swenson. Over at Golden Peak, the kids' race of many events happening throughout the day. She also kind of wrangled Cameron over there, our Vail Valley Live action figure with all of the gear on, his vest with the duct tape and zip lines and zip ties, you name it. But I'll let you know this, the Cameron action figure not sold in stores. Let's go over to where Meredith is right now, over at Vail as well. By the climbing wall, Meredith, and I watched them develop this throughout the last week or two, but this part looks like it's had some activity since.
Absolutely. We are so excited because the wall is back and you are getting an exclusive little peek behind me just how big it is. So today is a big day. I'm in the Mountain Plaza venue of Vail. So we're right at the base of Vail Mountain, next to Gondola 1. And so this is the North American Cup finals of the climbing bouldering competition. So all of these athletes are part of the USA Climbing Association. And so they're pro. So hundreds are going to be watching this, and that's going to be in 2 hours. 10 a.m. the finals are at. But one of the best things about the GoPro Mountain Games is that it's pros and Joes. So you don't have to be a professional to submit yourself to compete in these. You can just do it for fun, like you see those hundreds of kids about to do that bike race. We're also going to have the citizen climbing competition tomorrow at 11:30. So if you're a climber and you want to get a stab at this wall, 11:30 is tomorrow. And then I also have a perfect view of Pepe's face, and this competition is super fun because they are going to race up this, and this is, they even do this in the winter in ski boots, and they'll race up this, but this is the very famous Pepe's Face ski run, and you can just see how steep it is, and so we're going to have people sweating climbing up and down this, but as you can see, blue skies are right up here. It's going to be beautiful weather, so come on down. Again, this is Mountain Plaza, and the climbing finals are happening at 10 a.m.
Thank you very much, Meredith. And she's over at Vail, top of Bridge Street, Gondola 1 proper. And the views of Pepe Face and a lot of the activity that you can find right there. Nice little Mexican restaurant at the base where you can just take in all the views while enjoying some margaritas and taking pictures and the whole thing. And we'll be right back. We still have to get back in touch with Ken down Valley, checking back in with Trisha Swenson and Meredith, broadcasting live, 1300 West Haven Drive, the Grand Hyatt location, Vail Valley Live. We'll be right back.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, giving you a look at the weather for your Saturday and also getting you pumped up to get outside from the GoPro Mountain Games and beyond in Eagle County and around Colorado, just getting you in the sun and doing things. And in the sun today, starting the morning off in the 50s over at Vail, calm winds at times, gorgeous blue sky. You're going to enjoy that out there. High temperatures in some areas of the valley. Vail area proper, the mid to upper 70s, picking up the mid to upper 80s in some areas, more west. And that's where Ken Hovey is the next few days, keeping sunshine around, but then a change in that weather pattern where some clouds start to roll into our region. Our Monday, Tuesday, returning the sunshine. Wednesday, speaking of sunshine, how about that smiling face of Ken Hovey down valley? He likes to get out in the water, and he encourages you to do the same thing too, but he also pads everything with a safety message. And Ken, sunscreen, is that part of the safety message?
Yeah, I would say so. I was thinking about that. I need to go to like Vail Dermatology. I got all those, like crazy sun marks for over there. Your skin, though, you have like perfect skin, Ty.
I've got flaws.
Every time you actually seem to get younger when I see you.
I blame it on tequila with a little bit of lime and tahini on the rim.
That's it. Well, the main way that I hydrate is by falling in the river, and I wanted to bring this video up. I'm sorry to our viewers for some of the mistakes we've had so far. I did have some video I sent in, but I did get this clip in, I believe. We can bring it up. Ty, I told you earlier that there is a downriver SUP race, and we're going to spend a couple minutes right now taking you through the course. There's my son, River Tenhovey, and this is what the course looks like. I'll take you through this. There's the start over in East Vail, and as you go down through the course, there's a number of low bridges that you have to duck under, and right now it's primarily class 2 and 3, but you can see by the rocks right underneath his board, it is shallow through there. Now, this is coming into one of the more critical spots. This is coming through the golf course, and as you get down through it, you have to duck this one bridge, and there's this just kind of double drop there that you have to go right through the middle of it, and River just greased this thing perfectly yesterday. He was in his dry suit, worried that he was going to fall, and he didn't. So I think today he's going to go sans dry suit. A lot of people are going to go skin to wind today because the idea is to not fall in. Here's another view of that drop, and people that play at the golf course are likely familiar with this area. There's a little bridge that goes over it. Now, once you get through that section, you're on this really long straightaway. The race itself is a little over 3 miles, a number of bridges. The bridge you see right there is the one that goes over the river that you can drive over to the golf course. Once you're past there, you get into the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens area. And although you're sprinting as hard as you can, River was just kind of taking it easy on this. This is one of my favorite areas of the race or of the river in general because of the scenery. It is just simply gorgeous as you cruise through this area, going past the willows and the trees. I almost took a little bit of a spill there. And as you come down a little bit further, this bridge is the one that goes over to Golden Peak and over there by the Vail Mountain Lodge and Spa. And you're within about 200 yards of the finish line. There is the covered bridge, which is the actual finish line for today's race. So for people that are curious what it's going to look like for the race today, that is it. That's going to be for the SUP, the downriver kayak, and also the downriver raft. And that was literally yesterday at about 2 o'clock. Water levels will be a little bit higher this morning than that, not too much, but that'll give our viewers an idea on what it looks like. And here's what I'm looking at right now, Ty. You can fire it up, buddy. There's River. This is how he gets ready. Adios. I'll see you in a few minutes.
That's that action figure life you guys got there. Ken Hovey, from being in the river to the trails down valley. And SUP stands for Stand Up Paddle Boarding. And looks like you have more friends and groupings out here. Who are these guys? What do they do?
That's the dogs.
What do they compete in?
They would actually probably love it. They do have a number of dog competitions, but Libby, Chip, and Kira all hanging out down there. But I took him on a walk this morning, Ty, because I'm going to be gone for the majority of the day, and I got to get River to the race, and I've got to get myself to the race because the SUP portion of the downriver race starts at 10:30. So I'm going to sign off from here. Oh, there's the head-to-head. This is the head-to-head, by the way. Oh, see, Emma just surprises me and brings this up. Okay, let's talk about this. This was from the Vail Whitewater Series. This is the head-to-head race. Head-to-head stand-up paddling will also be taking place as part of the GoPro Mountain Games, and that is on Sunday. Look at me squeak by this guy. Oop, adios, amigo. But that's head-to-head racing. You got to make it through a number of gates while racing head-to-head against 3 or 4 competitors at one time. All of it taking place right underneath the International Bridge and right downtown. So it's really, really a cool thing to do. I'm holding my camera in the weirdest way right now. Sorry,
no, you're doing a great job, Ken Hovey. I'm going to give you the test right now. 30 seconds. I overheard you mention that you're retiring from competitions.
Not entirely retiring from competitions. I am going to retire, however, I believe after tomorrow from the 8-ball competition. We'll see if that holds true. But the 8-ball is something that I invented with the Untraditional Marketing crew years ago, and it's where kayakers come racing head-to-head down through Gore Creek. Here comes Mr. Loud Guy. This is going to get loud again for just a second. There you go. Yeah,
That's that life right there. That is River. That's
You
Ken
keep
Hovey
going.
down Valley, bringing to you all
go.
the
I'm
action.
really-
Speaking of the action, we're going to take it over to Trisha Swenson right now. I believe she's ready, keeping it moving the show, keeping it on time. We thank you very much, Ken, for your time. And you heard it here first. He's going to retire possibly from the 8-ball challenge. Okay, let's go to Trisha right now and do some facts checking as far as where she is. Is she ready to rock and roll? She's ready to rock and roll. Trisha Swenson, the families are doing things together.
Hey, they sure are. And breaking news that Hobie might be retiring from the 8-ball kayak sprint. But hey, speaking,
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it. So hey, speaking of untraditional marketing, who started the Mountain Games, the GoPro Mountain Games? Now they started out as the Temple Mountain Games many years ago. We have Joe Blair, we have his son Hawkins, and they're competing this morning as well. So that's why we kind of have to get them in and out of here so they can go do their race. But Joe, what's it like to stroll through the streets, see how far this event has come in the last 2 decades?
It's fun. It's really cool. I mean, just seeing where, when we started it in 2002, first year of the Mountain Games, what it is today and the expansion, the more athletes and spectators and the more fun activities, it's just so fun to see.
Yeah, and when you guys kind of conceived this idea, you were with Joel Heath, you were with Ian Anderson, you guys, what was the thought process? What were you trying to create?
Well, back in the day, I like to say, the real idea was the town of Vail, we want to have an event on Memorial Day weekend to announce to the Front Range that we were open. 20 plus years ago, people from the Front Range didn't come here in June. They came here July 4th weekend. So, that's really where it started. And that's back before the Mountain Games and everything else. And so we wanted to just grow something to show, bring people into town and show them all the great activities that we have to do up here. So that's where the Mountain Games was born.
And then we were talking a lot about the Jeep Whitewater Festival that was going on, but now we've seen it grow quite a bit. And what's really cool is that you guys were trying a lot of, trial and error and trying different events and fringe events.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did a lot of that stuff. We did some trials riding back in the day where we brought in big boxes and things, and we did that on the International
Bridge. And they would jump and they would balance.
Yeah,
on these crazy features.
Yeah, and our first climate events, they were on one of those pop-up walls that you see, like that the kids are, the little kids are participating in, using nowadays. So, there was a lot of trial and error, and it took a lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun, and to see it to grow to what it is today, it's really fun.
Well, and you also got a lot of ideas from the athletes, especially the kayaking athletes and the boating athletes, and stand-up paddleboarding became so popular. But it was kind of like events by boaters, for boaters. I think about that 8-ball sprint. I think about Homestake Creek, Steep Creek Championships.
Yeah.
A lot of those were ideas that maybe some athletes had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we worked with the athletes a lot, talking to them, and not just the kayakers, but the mountain bikers. One year it snowed, and we didn't know if we were going to have the race or not. And we sent Jay Henry up on the course. And we said, Jay, you got to tell us if we can run this or not. And he was an athlete, and he was competing, and he wanted the prize money and everything. But, he knew what we were trying to do. So he went and ran the course that morning and came back and gave us his report. And that was really that synergy that we built with the athletes and really working with them and, getting their feedback and, the sponsors and everybody. And it was a lot of fun.
Well, and you know what? We've seen it grow so much. We've also seen it affect the next generation. And Hawkins is here. What are you going to be competing in? What event are you doing today?
I'm doing the Gore sprint. Downhill.
Okay.
Downriver sprint.
Gore downriver sprint. Are you in a kayak? Are you on a stand-up paddleboard?
In a kayak.
Are you in your own kayak? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! Do they make a little one?
They do, yeah. So, I'll tell a quick story. So for years, I would race in a 2-man kayak.
Yeah.
So his big brother, we would race it. Him and I would do it, and then he graduated, and now he's racing on his own. And then it was Hawkins' turn, so he got in the 2-man kayak. And now he's graduated out of it. So this is my first year not racing it. I'm going to be scouting. I'm going to be following him along and making sure he's okay. So that's really fun. And my daughter's doing the mud run this afternoon, so it's great just to see everybody. Yeah,
and you're doing the mud run. Okay, well, how old are you?
11.
11. Oh my gosh, this is so great. So, okay, well, good luck. I know we got to get you guys up to the start. That starts upriver.
Yeah. Start for that is at 9:00. We don't know our exact start time, but we're gonna get there and get the safety talk and all the fun stuff.
Okay, Ken.
Yes.
Hello. Did you chime in?
Joe Blair.
Hey, Kenny. How are you?
I'm good, man. What's up, Hawkins? At first, I thought that was Sawyer, but that was Sawyer like 5 years ago.
Yeah. No more topo. He's right. We did a test run yesterday and came out. We saw the whole crew. We saw Clay and Lisa. They were all, doing the raft stuff. They were psyched to see us doing the practice run.
Well, Joe, real quick, Trisha, I got to jump in with Joe. Joe and I, back in the day, they ran untraditional marketing, as you heard, and we used to come up with ideas with them. Joe, do you mind sharing with the viewers exactly the moment that we came up with the 8-ball competition and what we were consuming and where?
I don't know if we should share that with the viewers.
That's a behind the scenes.
It was so fun. And like what Trish was saying before, like all those things, the 8-ball, the trials riding. I mean, I don't know if you remember, we dumped a bunch of dirt in the middle of the village. We did, we guys doing backflips and everything, all that stuff. I mean, it came up. Usually had a couple of libations, and sitting around having a good conversation.
Flowing.
Yeah.
Well, here's my recollection of it, Joe Blair. We were at your offices, and we were having some beers, and it was when MMA started. And I was like, man, we should have like an MMA match. And then we came up with the 8-ball. We're like, how about we sit in the eddies, and when they race down, we'll just smash into them. And our biggest fear was that someone was going to take a paddle to the eye. So we used to make people wear sunglasses. But if you remember in that first year, we made people tape pool noodles to the edges of their paddles, which made it damn near impossible for them to paddle, right?
Yeah.
I know.
No, that was fun. We were in the basement talking about that. We had the foosball table going. I remember.
Oh, wow.
Good time.
It's amazing how some of these ideas get started. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know we got a lot more on the show. These guys got to get ready. I know, Ken, you've got to get you and yourself and River up Valley as well. So thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Great ideas. And I hope we see Ian Anderson flipping around town.
We'll see if he comes up. Yeah.
Okay. I think Joel Heath is still in California. But Joel, we're thinking about you, buddy.
Thank you very much. That's
Thank you
Trisha
for starting
Swenson.
all
She's
this.
talking with Joe Blair, the Mountain Games founder, and you're watching Vail Valley Live. Here, a show where you can interact with us on YouTube Live, chatting with us, as well as on Facebook. And if you have the inside line, video chat with someone right here on the show with us. You don't even need us sometimes. Just talk to each other. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center,
We take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial, and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Visit Grand Junction.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
You're watching Vail Valley Live, giving you a look at the weather for your weekend and for Saturday today, the 11th of June. Sunshine starting the morning off that way this morning. GoPro Mountain Games looking nice and toasty out there. Picking up temperatures in the 50s for the start, climbing into areas of the mid to upper 70s, 80s around the valley. Overnight low temperatures, mid to upper 40s, 50s. As we look at the next few days, keeping sunshine in that forecast, but with a little dance with the clouds for our Monday and our Tuesday. And then from there, we'll find that dip in temperature, but in areas of Colorado around the state, picking up the triple digits. More west of us, Grand Junction, maybe 107 hitting that mark today, almost 100 down in the front range. But again, here's a look at our temperatures for today, tomorrow, mid to upper 70s, 80s as we're sharing with you. And then that dip right there, our Tuesday, Wednesday, mid to upper 60s, 70s. And again, broadcasting live, Grand Hyatt Vail, 1300 West Haven Drive in Vail. Speaking of Vail, how would you like to live in a van wherever you care to park it and get outside? Meredith has some guests right now. Let's check in with her and see what this topic's all about.
Hey, well, I thought I'd take a snooze because I found a really comfy bed in a van, if you can believe it. Van life has taken off since COVID, and we're talking to Dave and Matt Vans, and we have Nick Vogel here, just chilling. We're living our best van life. What's up, Nick?
Meredith, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm very inspired by this get-up. I mean, look at this. So you build these out, huh?
We do, yeah. We've been in business for a little over 3 years now, and this is our all-new 2022 LV3, and we're really excited to show it to you today.
It's gorgeous. You got to see some of these features because with van life, you got to be creative and sustainable and compact, which is all what we need in the world that we live in right now. So take us from the very beginning. Do you completely have this gutted and then, show us the features that you've created?
Yeah, so we get the van straight from the factory, straight from Ram. It's a Ram ProMaster, and we build everything that you see here. So we install it all, and our ethos is sort of everything you need, nothing you don't. So we try and keep everything really simple, and what we get is a beautiful, affordable van.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, first we have these swivel seats, so this is where you drive and stay safe and stay buckled when you're driving, I'm guessing. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, and with a small space, you really need to be able to turn these seats around so you can open up more space for living. Because really, these aren't just for show. People get out and they use them and spend a lot of time in them, so we want to make that space better.
That's awesome. And then show us what we have here. The whole kitchen, I guess.
So this is our all-electric kitchenette, and we call it all-electric because, like a lot of other RVs, it has everything you need, but unlike a lot of other RVs, it doesn't use propane, it doesn't use a generator. We think that those things are kind of a little outdated. And so everything that we have in here runs off of our really substantial battery system, powered by solar, and runs really efficient. With technology these days, we can do that, and really makes off-the-grid living awesome.
Wow, so there's outlets, like you can charge your phone in here, I see. And
you get USB outlets,
lights.
You have normal household outlets. Really everything you need to be super comfy. Give that a pull and that'll come right open.
Oh, amazing. Some cabinet space.
Yeah.
And then these are the water tanks.
Yeah, you got simple plumbing underneath the sink here. Again, keep it easy. Make sure that people that are out on the road can use it, can repair it if anything needs to be fixed. we're not as complicated as some of these other RV brands. So it makes it really easy. So you got our stash down there.
Amazing.
Yep.
Some cold snacks.
You bet.
And we got the aesthetic with the plants and the candles. And then under here, you can see plenty of room to throw your kayaks, all your, even a bike, if you would say, your yoga mat, whatever you need, your baggage. And then let's kind of pan out and show the whole van. Just incredible. And I see you have some merchandise. Super cool. And so one other thing that I want to quickly end on this is your ability to make this affordable. You have unique payment plans and to really bring van life to anyone.
So one of the things that we're most excited about today is that this van, it's the first of our models to actually be completely financeable with an RV term loan. That really makes the payment options super flexible. They can go out as long as 20 years. You can really get a payment that fits your own budget. And so it's something that a lot of custom van builders can't offer because there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through. You have to meet a lot of regulations and everything to be able to do that. So we're really proud to be able to offer that. And so it takes what is already a really affordable price in the RV industry and makes it super achievable for folks that are trying to see what it's all about. We also have rentals, so if you're not sure if it's for you, you can hop in one of these and see how it works for you.
That's awesome. I know people build it out, but he's doing the hard lifting for you. He is building it with all the thoughts and love and care. So this is awesome. This is just one of the many different booths here at Geartown, part of the GoPro Mountain Games. So come check it out. Dave and Matt Vans, we're so excited. Congrats.
Thanks for meeting with us today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And as you can see, there's a lot happening at the GoPro Mountain Games. A lot of features for kids, for families, for consumer end, for technology, and for you to discover. And how about pets too, Ty? Yeah, we have that one. And you can even adopt a pet. Here's more.
All right, we're over in Dogtown, and how appropriate that the Eagle County Animal Shelter is here too, and they're doing dog adoptions this weekend. So if you're looking for a furry friend and that needs a forever home, this is what you want. So tell us a little bit more about who we have here.
Yeah, this is Arceus. He is 5 months old. He is available for adoption. He's neutered, microchipped, up to date on vaccines, so he's ready to go home today.
Oh, he's so lovely, and it seems like he's got a good temperament too.
Yes.
He's looking at the Origin tree. And tell us about the great partnership that you've got with Origin.
Yeah, so Origin is one of our partners for this event, and they've just been great. They are supplying all of our adopters with a bag full of goodies, Origin pet food, Origin treats, so they've been awesome.
Yeah, and that's so nice that you can, find out a little bit more about what's going to help keep your dog healthy and happy and moving around. Okay, what about this guy here? Is he for adoption?
No, he's shelter staff.
Oh, come here.
He's moral support for his buddy Arceus.
Okay, he is shelter staff, and what's his name?
Kaiju.
And where'd you get his goggles?
Those are Rex specs.
Look at these things. Yes, because we want to make sure that we protect their eyes as well. And when people are thinking about getting a pet, of course, it's very, it's very alluring. You just see it. They're so cute. He's so soft. He's so amazing. But you got to think about your lifestyle, where you live. Can you have a pet? Are you still renting? And then, of course, how active you are, how active you want to. What are some of the things that people should consider before making this lifetime commitment?
Yeah, just know that he's going to be with you for 10 plus years, and so you need to make sure that you're going to have a stable enough lifestyle that you can give him the attention he needs, the vet visits and making sure that he is healthy. And so, yeah, it's a lot to take on. It's super rewarding, but at the same time, you do have to make sure it's right for your lifestyle.
Okay, and I like his little bandana here, Pacifico. He's got the little bed. Yes. He's living the lap of luxury here. All right, and Pacifico's been a great help for you guys too.
Yeah, they're also giving out great swag to our new adopters. This cool bed that you're sitting on, and like awesome bandanas. So they've been great. So. Okay, so you guys are over by where the ice rink is at Airville, right? Yep, right by the Canine Super Wall.
Okay, Canine Super Wall. Look for the Eagle County Animal Shelter and their pets that they have up for adoption.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
Visit Grand Junction.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
All right, we thank you very much. You're watching Vail Valley Live, but before you go, I just want to kind of recap what Joe Blair, the founder of the GoPro Mountain Games, said earlier while talking to Tricia Swenson, that, kicking off events and for summer at Vail is just to let the Front Range and that we are open. So, hey, come on out here. We'd love to see you, meet you, as well as the Vail Valley Live team. We would love to meet you as well. Now, let's get into the events. GoPro Mountain Games continues today, tomorrow, kicking off 9 until 6 today, 9 until 5 tomorrow. That'll wrap things up. But in the schedule of events, as you can see, 8 o'clock, Doc Dogs at Dogtown. And there you can GoPro and go home with a pet. They're doing doggy adoptions over there. They have the outdoor big air, dueling dogs, extreme vertical. Sound like fun? Sound cute? Oh, yeah, get on over there. 11 o'clock, there's the kids' bike race over at Golden Peak. That's where Tricia Swenson started the morning off sharing with you over there. And you can also find the Hangout Lounge where you can just sit back and relax. 10 o'clock, there's some features going on. You can find the entire schedule of events of the GoPro Mountain Games by visiting summer.mountaingames.com. Tonight, concerts, another night of shows. Big names, too. Traffic on I-70 should really be building up for this one. But if you're local, take public transportation. Get out and party with us. The Whalers, you're going to catch them, as well as featuring Julian Marley and Mishka, all a part of the Mountains of Music, celebrating 20 years of the GoPro Mountain Games. Athletes, arts, music, the mountains, all happening right here. Now let's see where Tricia and Meredith are right now as we're wrapping things up and saying some goodbyes, giving you some last tidbits of advice as far as preparation and getting out there. Who do we go to first there, Emma? They're both getting set up. So, and you are probably getting set up too as well. And we're talking about it being sunny and warm out there. You probably don't need so many layers, but you might get wet. Spectator friendly, free. Everything going on. But if you want to imbibe in some way, there might be some fees involved, but it's really free to watch. Tricia.
Oh, okay. Hey, sorry, it's a little loud down here. I'm checking out the finish line for the GoPro Mountain Games Downriver R2 Raft Sprint. So it's a 4-mile race, Class 2, Class 3 water, and it goes from East Vail to the covered bridge. So this is the takeout. So we've just seen a couple of teams come in. The photographer is there to get them at the finish line with a smile. But cool to see everyone heading out here. So many things happening bright and early. Already that kids race went on. We've got the Doc Dogs Big Air competition starting. That started at 8 a.m. over in Lions Head in Dogtown. So I hear some hooting and hollering. They're coming in. They're coming in.
There it is.
Here they come. All right. Yeah, so they're going to be stopping right behind us. They'll eddy out right here. And then they'll take their raft on out. So pretty cool stuff.
What a sweet setup. And yeah, it's really loud where Trisha is right there by the water. And we again thank the viewers for tuning in to catch the GoPro Mountain Games via Vail Valley Live. But get to the events. It's all happening right now and all weekend long. Should we check in with Meredith right now? She is. Where is she? There you are. Thank you, Meredith, for that beauty shot. So, wrapping the show up, can you hear me where you are? And either of you signed up, maybe Meredith, you signed up for any competitions?
Yeah, so we just saw some of the last two-person wraps for the sprint. We might catch a couple more coming down, but there's going to be people down this river all the rest of the day. As you can see throughout the whole show, there is something happening in every corner of Vail, and it's one of, we're here every morning, 7:30 to 8:30. We never see mornings like this. It is totally packed. It's such a great time, whether you're just coming down to see the gear, see the events, be the spectators. Perfect place for watching all the dogs as well. Perfect dog watching. So it's an exciting weekend here. It really kicks off the summer in Vail. And so, like I said in the early part of the show, get your booty down here.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fun vibe down here. It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.